If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
It is 17 minutes before the hour. Welcome back to Daybreak Live across the state of Alabama on Charter Spectrum HD 701. We appreciate all of you watching this morning. And hey, we add more beauty to this broadcast this morning. We're joined by Marcelle LeBlanc, who's Miss Coosa Valley's outstanding teen. Marcelle, good morning.
Good morning.
And also Holly Ferguson, Miss Childersburg's outstanding teen 2020. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let's begin, Marcelle. What's going on in your life, and where are we today as far as your career and what's happening with you?
Yes, well, not only am I Miss Coosa Valley's outstanding teen, I'm also a film and television actress, and I've been kind of all over the place over the past 5.5 years with that. I've been on some really cool projects like Stranger Things and Criminal Minds, but over the past 2.5 months, it's really been focusing on my program that I started, Stars Over Alabama, and really helping all over the state with funding arts education.
Okay, and Holly, what about you?
Well, I'm still in school right now, and I've been doing a lot of band. We finished marching season, and now we're full into concert season. We have a concert later tonight, and I'm currently working on 4 theater productions at my high school right now, and just getting prepared for state.
Okay, Marcelle, talk about where you are right now, and just say the next 3 to 4 months, what's going to be happening.
In the next 3 to 4 months, actually in April, my program, Stars Over Alabama, will be having its statewide talent showcase where we will have talent from all over the state of Alabama coming down and showcasing their talents, competing for cash prizes and being seen by some of the best people in the industry, alongside with working on school, making sure I maintain my grades and really focusing on that.
Okay, Holly, what about you?
Well, I will actually be competing in her talent show, so I'll be there. And of course, just working on my grades and getting ready for AP exams and my dual enrollment exams.
Holly, what would you like to be the end result of all of your efforts?
Well, I hope I have enough credits to kind of jumpstart my college career and hopefully get some good college credits for that. Go ahead and not having to take any more math or anything. And then just getting ready for college, I guess.
Okay.
Is just my end goal.
Marcelle?
Hopefully I see the end result being really helping with kids all over the state, helping them get involved in arts education, and with me, obviously making sure I keep my grades, getting exams over with, and heading into senior year with good grades and really a good head about my shoulders.
Yeah. Some people may not want to use this term, but for lack of a better term, how did you get started in competition?
I actually have always wanted to be a part of this organization, and my friends like Holly and my friends like Zoe, who's the current Miss Alabama's outstanding teen, have really been so encouraging and been like, Marcelle, you really need to do this. And I've loved being on the outside, watching people become really strong leaders and showing, especially teenage girls like myself, that you don't have to be an adult to be a leader. You don't have to be an adult to make a change.
Holly is Miss Childersburg's outstanding teen 2020. What are the next steps for you in the competition?
Well, obviously right now is getting ready for state because that's like next weekend. So, and then I just want to keep working on my platform, which is traumatic brain injury awareness. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And I like to get together supplies. We call them family care packages. Is that just have small things like toothbrush, toothpaste, washcloths, a notebook, pen, just small things to bring to the people waiting, the families waiting in the traumatic care unit for, that are just waiting with loved ones. So just little gift bags to help them with their stay. And I just want to keep working on that and delivering those.
Holly Ferguson, Miss Childersburg's outstanding teen 2020, and Marcelle LeBlanc, Miss Coosa Valley outstanding teen 2020. Marcelle, do you ever get sweaty palms when competition?
Oh yeah, I definitely do, because I would definitely want to make sure I put my best foot forward. And obviously getting on stage in front of a lot of people can be really scary when you get on stage. Yeah. My trick has always been imagine the audience in their underwear, making sure I'm just as vulnerable as they are.
What about we're about a week away from the competition?
Yes. It's gotten here so quick. Both of us won in the first week of December, and now it's already getting close to the first weekend of March, but the past 2.5 months have definitely been a crazy whirlwind that I wouldn't trade for anything in the world.
And we want everybody to be involved in getting tickets and being a part of the event too. Where's it going to be and the times?
It's going to be at my high school, actually, Thompson High School. It's down in Alabaster, Alabama, and the tickets are online, and there's 2 sessions on Saturday. There's going to be an afternoon at 2 o'clock and a night at 7, and then finals are Sunday.
Okay. Marcelle, who is who is maybe a couple of people that's really been inspirational to you in the events?
Well, really, my biggest inspiration, actually, not to be cheesy, but Holly has. She's definitely been, being a newcomer into this world, Holly has really taken my hand and guided me through this whole journey and really been, there hasn't been a day in the past 2.5 months that I haven't talked to Holly. She's been absolutely incredible.
You know, it's kind of odd that you guys be so tight and competitors, you know?
Yeah, that's the great thing about the Miss Alabama's Outstanding Teen organization is that it's such a sisterhood. Even though we're competing against each other for this title, it doesn't feel like we're competing. We're just creating a bond that will last forever.
Yes.
Now, how many young ladies are involved in the competition?
42. Okay. 42, obviously including myself. So we'll be competing against 40 other beautifully, amazingly talented girls.
So what are some of the happenings that will take place on that day? What type of competitions take place?
So there's a few different categories of competition. So you have fitness, you have interview, you have onstage interview, evening gown, and of course talent. So that will all happen throughout the weekend. And we'll all have interviews, private interviews, before the actual competition starts Friday and Saturday morning, and then we'll all compete Saturday. And then Sunday is top 15.
Wow. Does y'all's minds ever just buzz with all of this?
Sometimes, yes.
And you know, these young ladies do shows like this early in the morning, smiles on their faces, and you know, you can't fake this stuff. It's really there for both these young ladies and all the ladies involved in the competition. And you know, when you look at this, you say, "Wow, I'm already here." Competition is a week away. And Marcelle, when you look at this and you say, "Man, I'm a week away from this competition," do you ever go back and think how I got started in this?
I do for sure. I mean, getting the prelim that I entered, Miss Coosa Valley's Outstanding Teen, was the first prelim that I ever entered. And I entered obviously with high hopes and was so honored to have won and represent the Coosa Valley area. And really how I got started and where I am only 2.5 months later is really incredible.
Talk about your education a little bit.
So I am online schooled. I use Laurel Springs School based out of Ojai, California. They're really incredible. It's been really flexible with my schedule, with going to speak to schools. I've been to over 30 schools in the past month talking about arts education. I've been to so many different places over the state, and being an online schooler has definitely helped with that. But I've also been able to maintain my grades while somewhat teaching myself. I have online teachers who are really incredible, but I've definitely really enjoyed being an online schooler.
And Holly, you're a student, as you mentioned, at Thompson High School over in Shelby County. Get a lot of support from your fellow students?
Absolutely. I have so many wonderful friends that just come and talk to me about just what's going on, and especially with all the changes that's been happening in the Miss America organization, they're just so interested in what I want to know they're so interested in what I know and how I feel about it. And it's just, they're all so supportive, and they all give me also such love. And we actually have a TV and film class, and we have THS TV, and they actually have come and interviewed me about the pageant. So it's just, they're all very supportive.
I've been doing broadcasting for 40 years.
Wow.
And you guys have aced this show this morning. I need to go back to school. I really do. But thank you both for coming this morning. And just before we go, Marcelle, share just a little bit more about your platform, and then Holly will ask you to expound on yours.
So my platform is Stars Over Alabama, and it's a program that will provide rising kindergarten through 12th graders scholarships, individual scholarships to get involved in the arts, whether that's dance classes, photography lessons, art lessons, because I know for me that the arts changed my life. They gave me friends, they gave me confidence and a passion that I've never had before, and I know that's the case for a lot of kids over the state of Alabama, but not everyone gets that opportunity, which is why I started this program. No one has to miss out on the power of the arts.
Wow.
So, like I said, mine is traumatic brain injury awareness. It's a marathon, not a sprint. We had someone in my family suffer from a severe traumatic brain injury, and I just saw the effects that had on him and our family and our friends. And there's so many unknown effects of a traumatic brain injury that it just aren't talked about enough. And so I want to go out to schools and talk to teachers and talk to kids about what is a traumatic brain injury and how to prevent them, and what to do if you have one and what to expect, and just really be there for the families that are going through such a tough time.
Some 650,000 households have access to this show this morning. It will be on YouTube. It'll be online a little bit later on in the day as well. Marcelle, speak to young ladies who maybe have contemplated something that is important to them in their mind and spirit, but they're a little bit apprehensive about going there. Speak to them about staying positive and live the dream.
Yes, I know for me, I was very hesitant to get involved, whether it was acting, whether it was in this pageant, because especially growing up, I struggled with not feeling worthy. In my schools, the way I've always kind of described it is if I was hanging out with people, I was the person that was asked to take the group picture of everyone else instead of actually being in the picture. But what changed for me was finally gathering the confidence to get involved in local theater, to get involved in the Miss America organization. It has changed my life for the better and has given me a sense of confidence, a sense of love that I've never felt before. And getting involved was really the key for that.
Holly, there are young ladies, maybe little girls watching this morning that are saying, wow. Wow them this morning and encourage them.
Girls, I was just like you. I remember just sitting in the living room watching Miss America and saying, I want to be on that stage. And I'm already, working there. I'm now competing in the Outstanding Teen. Just do it. If you have a dream, go for it. There's nothing that can stop you if you just work hard and pursue something that you have a passion for.
All right. Thank you, ladies, both for being here. Marcelle LeBlanc, who's Miss Coosa Valley Outstanding Teen 2020, and Holly Ferguson, who's Miss Childersburg Outstanding Teen 2020. And these girls will be on stage along with others coming up at Thompson High School next weekend, all right?
Yes.
All right. Thank you both for being here this morning.
Thank you so much.
We got more Daybreak just ahead.